Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. Electronics blocks are being used up in the manufacture of all of these roboports and logistics items over this side. And then I got 600 tanks in there. That's all up and running and ready to roll. I don't think I started setting up anywhere to build the production block level 2, did I? I think I was just checking to make sure that I had everything available to go and start building them. I don't think I actually started making them. So I've got these now. We've got the clay bricks, I've got the motors, I've got mechanical parts everywhere. Production block level 1. Do I actually have those going into a chest somewhere? Or do I need to start picking them off a line? Production block level 1, I believe I need to start picking that one off of a line somewhere. What are you waiting on? Why are you not building? That is electronics block level 1. And that is... yeah, we don't need those there. Electronics block level 1. The reason they're not coming up for those is because I'm dumping them in here. I haven't got a lot of space in here. And they accumulate to 1,000 in a stack. Right, you know what? We're going to go with just 2 stacks of those. What we actually need to do is we need to increase the production levels of these electronics blocks. To get more of them being made. Now, I know where they're being made. I suspect this comes back down to the old iron issue that we've got. The iron issue is becoming more and more of a serious problem for us throughout. And that one is going into there. We've got the others. It's the red circuits coming in. And the red circuits have been notoriously slow for quite some time, and the reason they're slow is because the copper is slow, and the copper is slow not for any other reason than that one right there is slowing it down. Yeah, I need to go... right, I'm going to have to manually go sort of back feed through and just make sure that we've got everything feeding in here. So, like, I need those. I've got 10 of these. So we're going to back up through. And we're going to change over anything that is sort of feeding this system. So I don't need to worry about anything feeding after. I do need to worry about that line right there, which is feeding into the electronics blocks. And the other issue that I've got the electronics blocks, well, all of it is... yeah, I don't need to worry about those. I didn't really need to deal with those bits. All of it is down to... these. There, right. Do an upgrade on that one. And do an upgrade on that one. Then do an upgrade on that one and that one. So they're coming in faster. Another upgrade on that one there. I don't need to worry about the second one, though. Just to keep these copper... pieces coming in as fast as they possibly can. Right, at the moment it's the copper pieces. They are what is slowing everything down. So drop that in there. Suddenly everything's running faster, but it's only going to run faster back to this one. That one there, now they can run faster through there as well, which means that they should choke back through. I put that one in. That one's also going to run faster. Keep everything going through there as rapidly as we possibly can. We've got to keep this pushing through. And there, we've got another little choke point, and that is the one further back up here. That is the last one there, which is a good job because I've only got one more splitter anyway. And that lot will run through there, which means that these can now go absolutely flat out. They're already going flat out. I don't think they're going to go any faster. I think they are going as fast as they possibly can, putting everything out, or just about. And that's coming back down through here. And then that's going through there just fine. That's coming through this side just fine. Still not running as fast as it could be going, but it's definitely sped up a bit now, which means that these are going to go faster, which means that the red circuits coming through on this side are also going to go a little bit quicker. It's still down to these red circuits. They're fine there. It is down to the copper wire. Plus, these aren't that fast. Like, I kind of think that I need to increase the speed of this a bit. Ramping up production on here is probably going to be a good idea. And for that, we're going to need a lot more copper. Now, to get a lot more copper, we've got plenty of copper over here. So that won't be a problem. The main issue we would have, we got solder. We got more than enough solder coming in. The main issue would be this and keeping the paper production going fast enough, which it does appear to actually be going fast enough. That shouldn't be a problem, because it's literally just that being converted into paper. So I can put more of those factories down and convert the paper and bring that in. That's not a problem, which then gets turned into these. And I need more copper coming in. I just need more copper coming in. Now, I've got the copper over here. That is coming in from this side. That's feeding in from my main system over here. Right, we're chucking this in as fast as we possibly can. I'm taking all of the copper out of here that I can actually make. So we are using up these bits of copper that are coming in. All right, I'm running that in there as rapidly as I possibly can. The only bit that we're not doing is this side over here that has slowed things down. So that's slowed this down a bit, which has in turn slowed down the iron production. But at the moment, that is running through there as fast as it can. It's not making any difference to anything. That's just flowing right through. Coming in and round. It's going up there. It's going across this way, and it's coming in there. That's feeding right in. I'm prioritizing this feed, this side. So I'm prioritizing the stuff that's coming in from here, which means I'm prioritizing what we're getting from this little area in here. I am pulling all of that out. And that's staying full in here. Alright. These are filling up. That's filled right up to there. That's filling up. Crumbs. The amount of material that I've got in here is just phenomenal. Right, anyway, that is working. And this up here is potentially we can go a little bit faster than I'm going right here. Now, I'm curious, can I use the electronics assembly machine to make those copper wires? I don't think I can, but there is an easy way to check. And that is go to, no, not Angel's Components at all. It's metal, no, it's not even that. It's Metallurgy Casting, copper cable, craft right in there. I can use the electronics assembly machine. Now that takes 0.667. This one over here does it in 0.5. So I can actually rip these up and put those little ones down instead. And that's going to be faster. So we're going to remove these. Like this. Now, I've got no room on me at the minute. Choked up with all kinds of rubbish. Which is not very helpful. 5 assembling. Let's build. Cannot insert construction frame 2. Let's build 5 of... Forgetting which way around to do it. Right, let's build 5 of those. That will just give me a spare slot here for stuff. And then I've got construction frames on the floor. I've got 190 odd of them. Anything else here? Just for a minute. No. Right. Next, we will change... Actually, I'm going to have to lift everything up. In order to be able to do this properly, I'm going to have to lift everything up. So we're going to remove that lot a minute. And then I'm going to pick up this copper that is on the ground like this. And then that belt is going to have to be picked up. Like that. Remove that. So I've got, that is fortunately got a redundancy line going elsewhere. But I'll put down a second line for that one over to there. So it's got a redundancy line on it. Looks like that bit out there isn't covered by any robots. So we'll also do that. Put down, yeah, it's not covered by any robots. So I will expand 1, 2, and to there. Plus, I'll put down a charge point right there just to help out a bit. And then we'll go back over to here. So I'm going to need also, we'll pick up these power poles in here. Come on, pick up the power pole. Right, I've also gone and gotten rid of my... There, only a little bit. Right. Then I can take these, and I want to put these out like this. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need, actually. Probably won't need quite this many, but we'll be able to put down some more power poles in a minute. Next on the list, I want to take 14 of these. I'm going to put all 14 of those down. We will be able to go for faster belts soon enough, which means that we'll be able to make full use of everything that we're doing here, even if we can't quite yet. So then we're just going to drop down a couple of extra power poles in there so that we've got full power on that. Next up, we're going to do a single feed in on these. No, we're not. I don't actually know if I'm going to want a single feed or a double feed. We'll see on this. Let's just go out to this end a second. And copper cable recipe right there. Half a second crafting time is 1 in, 2 out. Right. So we can do it like this. We will just have single ones going in like this, and we have 2 coming out onto the line down there. We drop that one down to there. So then we're gonna, yeah, see, I've moved some of these around. So that one there I'm gonna copy, and I'm gonna put there so that I've got every other one is on one set side of the line. Just making absolutely certain that they're all correct. And then the other one over here, that's going to be on that side of the line. It's going to have different offsets. Then I can copy that one, and that one's going to be on this side of each factory coming back through. So I've now got the offset so that I'm putting material down on both sides of this line down through here. All right, both sides will be fully covered. Then we will go and put power pole. Every other gap, we will put a power pole. Like this, like this. There. And then finally, that one will go. I'm going to go there. Down, 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 and around that way, and then run all the way over to there, like that, and put you in there. Right, that's great and all. It seems to be working. I did just forget to actually program these, so we'll do that as well. And that is now done. So I've got all the copper coming through that I need, and I've got this line here absolutely crammed full with as much as I can possibly put on there. Then if we look in here, I've got fast transport belts in there. And if I go in here and I go to craft, no, I don't want to do that. If I go in here and I click on there and I go to the Bob's Logistics, express transport belts, which is the next line up, and we go to craft on there, we need aluminium and we need cobalt to be able to build express transport belts. And those are a teensy bit faster than the ones that we're building right now. 45 items per second, whereas these right here are 30 items per second. So it's 50% faster again. So we got to get cobalt and aluminium being made, which is, there's a few different processes that we got to go through in order to make sure that does happen, but we will eventually get there. Now that line there is absolutely crammed full of copper wire. We cannot fit any more copper wire onto that belt in any way, shape, or form. I've got it running into here as rapidly as we possibly can. It's splitting out, it's going through all of these bits, and it's all being used, and I don't think it's going to slow down anytime soon. Let's have a look down in here. That's now backed up to there, so this is... It's going to get to this point. It's sort of going in between these two, but that will back up pretty quickly and sort of slow down the use. And you can see on here, it's already slowed down on the use on there, which means that we've got more of it running through in this way. That's still not enough, really. Kind of need to prioritize putting it out on one side on here. Thinking that might be better. That might be the last thing that we want to do. If we go here and output priority on the left. No, definitely not. We don't want output priority on the left on that one. Output priority on the right on there. That's going to put everything out onto that side and properly fill all of it up. It is now going to sort of starve the rest of the system a little bit. But that's not a bad thing, because I can then go and start feeding in another bit of copper wire elsewhere, I think, maybe? I don't know. Well, it looks like it's actually filling in now. I am now sort of bringing in all the bits that I need in here. And that's just sped that up enough that then this one can start running a bit. And there, look, see, we've got a nice supply of the reds coming through. Keep plenty of them running. This is... So what are you... You're waiting on these. It's this little cycle right here. And that's not coming in fast enough because I'm just not making enough paper. And that is purely down to a lack of these. So if I add in an extra few of them like that, and then I go and take this belt right here, and I run it over to there, down, and then back over like that, and then I can copy and paste those out onto here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Small belt. Like that. Same in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I can put down a few of these. So we will put you into there and you into there. Right, there's a couple more. There's 4 more factories making some paper. Sending that out onto the line. I get 4 pieces of paper for 2 cellulose pulp. That, I'm hoping, will be enough to just kind of feed the whole system with all the paper that I need. One thing that I do need is more paper to be spread out onto different sides. So if I take you and I offset you onto there, and I do that, I'm going to do that with all 4 of these. There. So that'll put the paper onto the opposite side of the line. That's going to come down onto this side. It doesn't matter if it comes out on there. No matter what side. Oh, wait. Yes. No. Whoa. Stop. It does matter. That's now put that out onto the wrong side of the line. Let's go over here and gather... Oops. Alright. Gather all of that up. I was trying to gather up stuff that I couldn't gather just then. But yeah, we very nearly made a big boo-boo on that. I'm hoping that I caught all of the paper. There could be... We'll have to go and check later. There could be a bit that's kind of gotten blocked with that. So, back up here a bit. we gotta have on this line, I've got 2 bits right in here. So what's going on with that? Those come through there, and they come in on this side, and they only feed on one side. So this has got to have paper, and that can only feed on one side as well, which means that my little plan for doing this up here is no good at all. I've got to undo that, put you and you and you like that, and then I can come back down here. I'm going to have to pick up all of the paper that is on here until I've removed everything on the wrong side of the belt, and that includes dumping that paper down there like that, and do that again until I've emptied out everything on that wrong side of the belt there. Right, that's good. And then put you, just put you in there like that. Excellent. Right, that all goes through, and that will feed in, and the only way that I'm going to speed it up is change that one over. I didn't want to do that because that's my last splitter. And I need another splitter down this side anyway. Right, can I... Seriously? I can only make one splitter? What do I... Oh, it's because I need those. That's why. I need red circuits. What is it with these red circuits? I need so many of these things! Alright, go there. I can pick them up from here. I'm just going to stand here. I'm going to harvest these. I'm the one that's making them. I feel like I feel like I've got a right to pick some of these up, considering how many I'm making at the moment. Let's go into there. I can now make 6 fast splitters. Like that. That's used up a few of my materials. I've got lots of copper left over. I'll grab a few more of these while I'm at it. But that is a nice lot of them flowing through now. We've got everything flowing through. Plus the paper. Now, this is the only bit that's slowing the paper down now. So if I take you and I flip you around that way like that. Now the paper is coming through. Look at that. That's much better. That's properly filling it up, which means that these are properly filling up as well. And I could change those over, and I could actually make those with the smaller factory units, I think. Actually, I don't even need to look in there. I can just go in. I think I can look in here and do it. Does it tell you? Doesn't tell you in there. Right. Now I need to go into F9 in here. We click on that one, and we go to the Angels components in there. And we go to Resistor Craft. And I can use the Small Electronics Assembling Machine. Crafting speed 1. Just faster than that one. Plus, I can fit more of them in. Where I can fit 4 of those, I can fit 6 of the other one. Into the same space. The same exact space. Right, let's remove some of these. Like that. And then go in here. I've got a little bit of extra paper right there that can go. I might have copper cable. Yeah, I don't care about the copper cables. Right. Remove these. And I've run out of space. That's just great, isn't it? Go back into productivity right there. And make 5 of them. It's going to give me a little bit of extra room. Plus, allow me to pick them up, move them out of the way. And we will clear them out as well. I need these. 6, I said. So I will make 6 of those. Like that. It's 5 and 5. And I should only need like 1 in feed and 1 out feed. I just got to wait for those to manufacture a second. While I'm waiting for those to manufacture, I could just remove that belt there. So that we've got a little bit more space. That's good. Right, I've got 5 of them, and then it'll be the last one coming in now. So that one, if that goes, put that one all the way up there, and 6 there. Right, that will just fit in. This is good. This is good. This is what we like. Angels components, resistor right there. We've got everything that we need. And I've got all of the correct space for it as well. So that one, you, and then that one's just going to go in tight together onto that one there. And then we will put a belt is going to run down here like this. Turn in round. So that one is going to be on there as well. I don't need to change the side of them. They'll be put down on the same... Yeah, that's going to be fine. They always put down on the opposite side, don't they? So we go like that, there, and then that one. What side is it going to put that one down? Curious about that one right there. I'm going to put that on the wrong side, is it? I need that belt there. I can't... that one's got to feed in that direction. Yes, that is putting that resistor there on the correct side of the belt. That's fine. We haven't got any errors coming up with that. You need to go there, and you need to go there. Okay, now I've got 6 of them being made, which means that this line is now nicely full, which means that those are going a bit faster. Next up, can I do the same with that and get more lines of them? I should be able to do it with all of these bits. So there, red board. Can I do it with red boards? Let's look in here. Red boards, craft, yes, electronic assembly machine. Next on the list, the red circuit boards, which is those. Craft, yes, I can do it with them as well. And then I'll be able to do it with those. Right, so back through the... Plus the little ones, they're faster as well. That's the other convenient thing about them, is that they are faster. So we'll do the red boards. The way that I've got these set up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the materials coming in fast enough to do these as quickly as I want to. Right, I got 3 of these in here. That takes up 9 space. So I can put 4 of them down in there, and that will take up 8 space. So I will do 6 of those. No, I can put... Where I got 3, I can put 4. So I'll put 3 boards and 1 of those down that side, and then I'll put... Right, I think that's what we're going to do. So let's disable these bits first. Take those out, and then remove these here on that side. And remove you on that side. So I only got 1 down the bottom there. And then in here, we remove these sections here like this. I've got no room left. It's getting really tedious and frustrating, all this lack of space. You know what I can do? I've only got 100 steel plates. I don't want to get rid of those. That lime there is probably not helping matters. And I've got these that I'm carrying around. Mining compact. I don't need to be, you know, let's drop that into there. Open that book. There. Have I seriously just got 1 blueprint in there at the moment? Landfill. The ore crushing one. Brick paving as well. We'll drop them all in there. We could go and use them later. We don't need to worry about them just now. The deconstruction planner, I'm going to keep that one there. Right. Now I got a little bit more space. Let's pick these up. Then I can remove these. Get rid of that lot down that side. And them. And 1, 2, 3, and 4 into there. Right, I see I've got 5 assembly machines. So what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to take these assembly machines here. And I'm going to place them down. And then I'm going to lift them because it actually will dismantle them. And then I don't have to keep making the other ones. Just do that. There. Right. It's broken them down into some constituent parts. I'm also carrying resistors around now, which is taking up more space. Let's go and dump those into there. Like that. Extra paper. Let's go and get rid of them. Extra coils. Let's get rid of those. Right. That's looking better. And then I can go back into here. So I said 4 each side. That would make 8. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the Bat Challenge, continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But we'll also take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.